Okay, YouTube. So I'm about to do another prank on my friend. He's down there talking about is it okay if he come upstairs and lay down for a few hours before he have to go to work, right? Which is so suspect because he been coming upstairs. So all of a sudden now you asking me, can you come upstairs? Like, what is wrong with you? And I honestly think it's just because he probably was down there all that time, probably on the phone, talking to his little friends or whatever, that he think is his friends anyway. Probably down there talking to his little friends or whatever, and probably think that I know that he was downstairs, so he's trying to make it seem like, oh, he just sitting down there because he don't know if he can come upstairs and lay down for a few hours. Like, come on, that is so childish. Like, anyway, I really do not like the petty stuff. I just don't like the petty stuff because it is very petty. But anyway, so yeah. So this prank, I want to play a prank on him, and he's gonna know that he was pranked. And yeah, I really didn't want a video in here, but like I know for a fact he's not gonna go anywhere else in the house except for in here. So that's why I'm gonna have to video in here again. So yeah, sorry about that, guys, but yeah, so let's just see what goes on and just watch the way he act because this is just the things he do. It just don't make no sense. Like, but it is what it is. So he didn't come upstairs yet. Believe me, he'll be making his way up here in a second or whatever. So I'm gonna turn this recording off, and then when he comes in, I'm gonna just put it on before he come in here. So I need to set this camera up real quick. Okay, guys? And I see you after this video is over, right? Right, so let's see what happens. You see what I mean, guys? He still have not come upstairs, and he called ever since 5:41. So that was just to throw me off with him saying, can he come upstairs? Because he been on there a while, and I know he's talking to his women friends, which I do not accept. But it's okay because I'm not really, I'm not trying to deal with that at all. And I'm way over that. So I honestly sometimes don't even see the purpose of why we even talking. But either way it goes, like, well, we ain't talking, but we talking. Like, I just don't even see the reason.
You know, some roast you said to me in 2 days, and the first thing you want to do is pick. I'm just listening to a religion thing, but that's everything is not centered around you. It's not.
Well, in your book,
it's not. It's not. It's not.
In your book, it's not. I know.
The world,
and I don't care.
I know you don't. You never
care.
been told no. It's okay. It's all right. I've been told no. The world does not evolve.
Yeah, you've been told no.
Right. The world does not evolve around me. I accept that.
I don't.
You think
I don't
that the
be told no.
You know that's the whole thing, and that's the problem.
No, that's not a problem.
It is a problem.
That's a problem with you.
It's a problem for any person, an adult that says they never heard no before or they don't agree with them. You asked me a question, I answered the question, and you still. That's not the reason why. How are you going to tell me what the reason why is? It's the answer I came up with.
Arton, you need to stop. Because you should know by now that I don't just believe anything.
You don't believe
You should know that by now.
That's sad because you know why? Because that's sad because if you tell me something, I have to believe it. I take it for what you tell me. I accept it for truth. You don't have to accept. You know why? Because you have a bad distaste towards men, and I can't fix that. Because no matter what I ask you...
You say men, just talk about yourself.
Okay, fine, then.
You talk about every other man. You can't speak about every other man. You gotta look at you.
And you just asked...
the things that you do.
And the question that you asked me, I asked you, is the reason why I asked it, because I wanted to avoid this. And it's still not being it doesn't sink into you.
No, it don't.
It doesn't. That's the whole point.
It doesn't at all. It makes no sense.
Of course not, because it doesn't have to. If it doesn't make sense to Patricia, it's wrong. If it doesn't make sense to you, it's wrong, and that's not how the world works.
So why it took you 30 minutes to get upstairs from the first time that you said it's okay for you to come upstairs?
Because I was listening to something on my phone, which was a religious thing. But guess what? It's still not a good enough answer for you. So you're going to dig and try to press me for more, and I don't have it. I'm sorry.
You ain't gotta have it.
Okay, then. You asked me a question.
You ain't gotta have it.
You asked me a question. And the point is that when you ask the question, I give you the answer. You've done this many of times. You'll ask a question, and you answer it for me. And then I try to answer it. Oh, no, that's not it. You do it constantly. You do it so much you don't even know when you're doing it.
You try to answer it, but you be answering your things dishonestly. Like
if it doesn't, there you go.
And then I find out it's dishonesty.
Then you find out because you make
that's
it
funny. And I also got your water. Okay.
I'm not worried about the water. You could have just said I took the water. Now, how many times you didn't took something from me or you took it and you said I took it? I never questioned it. I just asked the question.
Since like a whole 2 days ago.
That's 48 hours ago. So I asked the question. I didn't press for the answer. I just asked the question.
I know that. No, it's not the point that you can't ask questions. You asked about that water 2 days in a row. So if it wasn't that serious, you wouldn't be asking about the water.
First of all, the question.
And then the water.
So I can't.
Got that water.
You didn't have to.
I already know I had drunk that one. I had forgot. I was gonna blame them.
All you had to do was say, babe,
and that's not good.
There you go. But see, there you go.
But I was gonna blame them, but then I realized.
All you had to do was say, babe.
I think I drunk that one, but I definitely know I didn't drink the one in the blue bottle.
Well, because I bought two, I only drank one. I just want to be heard. You want to be right. I don't want to be heard. I just want to be heard.
That's not true.
That's okay.
You want to be all of it.
Fine.
You want to be heard. You want to be right.
And again, you're right again, because you're always right.
Is it okay if I come upstairs for a few hours to sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Like, since when do you ask that question? I just don't get it.
Well, I gave you the answer.
It makes no sense.
Of course not, because it doesn't have to register. If it's not right to Patricia, it's not right.
Yes, that's my name. Yes,
okay.
Yes, it is.
Right. Okay.
So I'm the one you keep saying my name.
Okay,
that's my name.
I can't say that neither. I can't ask the question. I can't say your name.
Supposed to be going to the movies. Never went to the movies.
You could have woke me up and told me to let's go to the movies. I was just laying in the bed. You could have just said, well, yo, we going to go to the movies? Yeah, you're right. I pressed the shirt. All I do is just put my clothes on and we could have went. But no, you didn't do that. But it's my fault. Okay.
Then the next day comes, and it's the same thing.
Okay. Again, are we going to go to bed? Could we go to the movies? Sure. Okay, fine. Go on the phone and look and find something that's playing. Okay, let's go.
To the music store.
You wanted to go.
I called. You never took me there. I asked you.
You said you wanted to go.
I asked you. You said the day before.
You said you wanted to go down to Lower Manhattan. You wanted to go to Lower. So my physics.
Something. So I said, okay, so you take care of your business first.
Right.
You did that.
Right.
Then you went somewhere else. I think your mom's house. For a while. So long that it was too long that the thing closed. So what's the excuse about that?
Okay, I don't have no excuse. Again, you're on the track.
Just don't get it.
No, I don't. I'm always wrong, so I'm getting used to it.
No, you always lying. I don't like
I'm
that.
a liar. I never
Because
called
you
a
lie.
liar.
But I know, but you starting to do that a lot.
I'm starting to do a lot of things.
You used to make sure that you always kept your word.
You wanted to go all the way downtown to ask a question. You said you wanted to go downtown to ask a question.
I did not say I want to go all the way downtown to ask a question. If I'm going downtown, I have to go downtown to get the peace. Why would I go all the way downtown just to ask a question?
Because that's what you said.
When you said call first, I had did that. You say you don't want me to go out the house tonight no more. So I'm gonna go out in the night because you work at night. So it don't even make no sense for me to sit in here.
When you went to work at night, I didn't go anywhere.
All right, I can't do that. I
Okay,
cannot just sit in here.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. You went. Well, you said your mom house or wherever you went sometimes.
And
You didn't always stay here. No, you didn't.
Here we go. Okay. Now I gotta be outside. Okay, if that's what you want to go do, I can't stop you. That's what you want to go do. Go ahead. There's nothing I can say or do. So what am I gonna tell you?
You're not gonna sit in here.
Of course not. You don't want to. You don't have to. It's fine. Instead of saying, "Hey, babe, I need to use the truck." Okay, get up and you take me to work, and then you can come pick me back up. You don't even want to do that.
No, you say that, and
Here we
then
go.
next thing you know,
Here we go.
you would be out. You don't say nothing. You
There
don't
you
say,
go.
sweetheart,
There
do you
there
want to
go.
use the truck?
You
Nothing.
see, I gotta do it all.
Yeah, because
No,
I
I'm
can't make
not.
decision about your
I
truck.
am not going to do it all. I gotta do it. I gotta do it work and do the thinking for you. No, that's not fair. That's not fair to me. You know what? I gotta do it all. I gotta process whatever I gotta do at work, and then I gotta process what you think too.
Then you say that we was gonna get some more of the stuff from Victoria's Secret. We never made it there. Then you said you was gonna give me a phone ever since Christmas. It ain't happened yet.
Oh, so
It's
all
almost a whole year.
So in other words, so basically you're having a fit because of all the things that I didn't do. Never mind the things that I have done. You're gonna hold me to the few things that I did not do that can still be done. But it's okay.
Listen, I know you can't afford me.
Now
I think that I'm just saying. I know
So
you. I know
now-
you can't. I know you can't. It's okay.
So now I'm a liar, and I can't afford you. So what else am I going to be? Because I mean, you're going to keep insulting me. So what else are you going to keep doing?
But I don't ask for nothing.
I don't know. But see, what it is now, I got to accept your. So now whatever it is that don't goes your way, I have to accept your disrespect. You're so used to saying it that you don't get it. You just say whatever you want to say, and no one can tell you anything. It is true.
No, it's not.
Because I have never ever told you anything like that. You've never heard me say anything that to you. Nothing like that towards you. And
I don't know why it came here, but you got some letter from the marshal that came to the door today, saying something about tickets or something you owe.
where's the letter at?
Up there.
Did it come in the mail or they knocked on the door?
No, they actually knocked on the door.
Can I see it, please?
Yes, it's up here. Go over there and
Okay,
get it.
okay.
How many tickets do you owe?
How am I supposed to know? I don't know anything about that. How do I know? If that's the case, they would have booted the truck.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Then I don't know neither. But yet and still, can I have the letter, please? And that's another thing. I come knock on the door. You know what? It's me. Oh, it's altered. Suck your teeth and just walk in the door. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
It's a prank. So YouTube, yeah, I got him so good at the end. That face that he made when he looked at the mail and then looked up at me like, what is this? Like, it was so funny, that part, I'm not gonna lie. But I finally got him good because all the other stuff, right, it was true. So I had to find something that was awkward to actually get him to really believe and didn't believe at the same time. So yeah, so the ending of that was really funny to me, so stay tuned for more videos, guys. Like, subscribe, and share this video with everyone that you know. Thank you.